Alright, what is up, YouTube? Yeah, I'm fucking back again, and I'm here with a fucking Gravity versus Trick Room game. And, yeah, my boy Cam is playing with the Gravity team, and of course I'm playing with Trick Room because, you know, Trick Room is like my favorite fucking effect thing. And, you know, I can't really call it weather, but you know, that's basically what the fuck it is. But, anyways, so, we got, this game is being done in, like, fucking ×2 speed all the way, because everything in a Gravity team and just about everything in a Trick Room team are just big-ass, bulky motherfuckers that hit hard. So, that those HP levels are going to be dropping really slow. So yeah, but, he's got, basically the way a Gravity team works is, Gravity is like Trick Room, it lasts 5 turns, and it brings all Pokemon down to level ground, so that means, like, all flying types, all Pokemon with Levitate, you know, Pokemon with air balloons, they'll all come down to the ground, and they'll be susceptible to, you know, spikes and toxic spikes, you know, Pokemon that normally aren't susceptible to that shit. But, I kind of like Gravity. I mean, it's a little bit gimmicky thing, because the secondary effect of Gravity is all Pokemon's evasion levels are lowered by 30%. So basically, that's just another way of saying that everybody's all moves accuracy is boosted. So that, and basically the mechanics work out that all moves that have 60% accuracy or higher are going to hit 100% of the time. But, yeah, I think you see a new addition into my team. I got that P2 there, that Porygon 2, and I love Porygon 2. I mean, I love the defensive qualities of the Pokemon. It's just incredible. And, I don't know, I kind of like him as replacement for, Cofagrigus there. I mean, it's a really damn good Pokemon, and he definitely showed his true colors in this match. So, hey, look, you can see me. But, yeah, so he's going to lead off with the Bronzong, and I'm going to lead off with PETA, of course. And he's going to go for that big old Earthquake and bring me out with my Sash on the first turn when I set up the Trick Room. Of course, you've all seen this shit. And, I go for a Spore, put that damn thing to sleep, because I don't want it to frickin' kill me off just yet. And I'm going to go for that Endeavor and bring him all the way down to 1 HP, but it gets a Wake Up, and he goes for an Earthquake, and we all know that crit mattered. I mean, come on, you know that crit mattered. There's no way. But I go into Supernova, and he actually sets up Gravity here, because even in the Trick Room, he's faster than me, because, you know, Bronzong is slow as shit. But, I go into, I U-turn out, kill him, and I go into Darkwing Duck, because I expected him to go into this motherfucker, because I expected him to expect me to go into Reuniclus. But because Gravity is up, his Focus Blast is going to hit 100% of the time, and I do carry Shadow Ball on this guy, because he is replacing Cofagrigus. But so I goes back into Ozzy Jones because P2, even though he's very defensive, is not going to take that Focus Blast twice, and the Twisted Dimensions whip back to normal. So Ozzy Jones is going to take that like a champ, and then take a freaking Shadow Ball from a Gengar and live with 24 HP. So yeah, and set up that Trick Room and smash him across the walls with some Psychic, and yeah, that was fucking awesome. Osmosis Jones, and this is why fucking Reuniclus is one of the biggest threats in Trick Room. So anyway, he goes into fuck Burmy, and I go into fucking Snuggy, and he goes for Volt Switch for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, so I'm going to set up the Stealth Rocks on that shit, and he goes for Gravity again because the gravity went away, and I'm just going to go for some spikes, and he goes for thunder because now it is 100% accurate. And my Twisted Dimensions go back, so, you know, he's going to go out into burn me, and, you know, he's going to expect me to switch out, but nope, I'm just going to set up some more damn spikes because I know you're just going to fucking rapid spin. And he does 5 damage to me, and he takes 26% damage from the Rocky Helmet and Iron Barb. So right here, I don't know why I go for the fucking Power Whip. I don't know. But he goes for another Volt Switch. I mean, could have easily set up some fucking spikes, I guess, or some Stealth Rocks, I guess, and fuck this little Legalize It bitch. But he goes for Hidden Power. He's like, oh shit, I don't know what Celebi this is, but it turns out to be the defensive one because I go, what the fuck? And I blow up all over the fuck his face, and it does like nothing. So, yeah. But anyway, in comes Darkwing Duck again, and he's going to trace that natural cure like it doesn't fucking matter, and takes the fucking Leaf Storm like a boss, and go get the recover off. So now he's at -2, and not going to do shit. He sets up that Leaf Seed because he realized that's really the only way he's going to get some lasting damage on me. So I set up that Tricky Room, and right here I kind of just go for the Shadow Balls, judging how much it does. It is a defensive Celebi, so it does maybe enough for it to be a 3, maybe 4 at KO because of the Leech Seed and the leftovers recovery. And he goes for another Hidden Power Fire, not that it fucking mattered, and because the Leech Seed is really the one that's eating away at me. So I go for the recover, and he goes for another Leaf Storm, and it does like diddly shit. And yeah, so now he's basically got to switch out because he's not going to do anything with that damn Celebi. He goes into fuck burn me while I just get off my last recover because I won't be at close to half health, because close to full health. And you know, this bastard fucking burn me is going to suck my soul out with those Leech Seeds, and he's gonna go into I'm gonna go into Ozzy Jones because the Twisted Dimensions turn back and into normal dimensions on this turn, and he goes for a rapid spin to get rid of them Stealth Rocks, and goes for another Volt Switch, and does, you know, it doesn't do too bad. So I set up the Trick Room, and right here, the most epic part of the match, 69 lols. Yes, not even freaking that Focus Blast. Who cares about that Focus Blast? Because it didn't do shit. Because he's just going to knock me out with an Iron Head, but I don't care. So I'm just going to go into Supernova, and, you know, got the Trick Room up, and I'm just going to smash his freaking face in with a fucking V-Create. And, yeah, so I don't know why he stayed in. I mean, he could have easily gone out into his big old flubber thing right here, but I don't know. Who cares? Freaking that guy is awesome. But anyway, I'm going to go make epic prediction, go into Darkwing Duck, trace that Water Absorb while he goes for the Hydro Pump, and I'm going to get all the way up to full health. Now I go for a T-Bolt and get a massive crit on this fucking big-ass flubber, and so unfortunately those Twisted Dimensions go back to normal, and I cannot fucking kill him. So I have to set up that Tricky Room again while he recovers, and then I'm just going to continue just go stalling. This is a big old stall war. Yeah, that's right. So he's just going to go recover, T-Bolt, recover, T-Bolt, recover, T-Bolt. That's what we're going to do for a couple turns, because basically I don't have anything else really. But here he goes for the Toxic. So instead of the recover, because, I mean, I guess he was tired of the fucking shit. And he switches out. I go for a Shadow Ball because, you know, if the Celebi decided to switch in, I'm going to hit that for a kind of decent chunk. And this bastard fucking Burmy is going to start setting up some spikes, and I'm just going to, you know, fuck it. Let's just keep going for some Shadow Balls, because I can. And yeah, so because I knew the Twisted Dimensions were going to turn to normal that turn, So I set up the tricky room again, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired of this damn match. I want it to be over. So I'm just going to go back out and do Supernova, and he's just going to completely just finish this match. And, you know, I don't care about your spikes. I don't care about your toxic spikes. It doesn't fucking bother me, because I'm just going to go complete ape shit all over your ass. And I'm going to go for a V-Create. Boom! Yep, that's a dead Burmy. And yeah. Yep, so because in the trick room, basically every time I use V-Create, I get faster. So this big-ass flubber thing, which is naturally slower than me, which will be faster than me in the trick room, yep, I'm faster than it now in the trick room. So that thing's dead. And, then in comes his last poke, good old Legalize It. And that's not going to take a fucking V-Create, even if it is a defensive Celebi. So, yep. Anyway, that was a good match. Good old Supernova. Finishing it up with a big old V-Create sweep. Because, you know, what the fuck is better than that? So, but, I mean, I really like this team. I love it all the way down, all the way from, you know, Smeargle. All the way from Smeargle, because Smeargle's epic. And who does not like watching a fucking level 1 Smeargle just completely pwn some big old badass level 100s? I mean, I know I do. And I do like the addition of good old Darkwing Duck there, my P2, because, yeah, you just do not fuck with Darkwing Duck, because he has just insane defensive properties, and he can actually back it up with some pretty damn good special attack. So, even though neither one of the moves I have on him are stab, but still. Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, all that good shiznit, and yeah. So, thanks for watching. Deuces.